I'm Lisa Bognuta with eXp Realty. The quick truth, taking the first offer is usually not the best move, and here's why. When a home hits the market, you need enough exposure time for every serious buyer to see it, tour it, and compare it to other properties that are listed. One day on the market rarely delivers your best price and terms. This is how I run launch week. I prep and I price right. And I do a pre-listing inspection and make sure things like the light fixtures are clean, all the bulbs throughout the house are working. We check smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, make sure they have fresh batteries. If they're not working, have them replaced. I let you know what still needs to be cleaned. We stage by having you put personal items that you love and adore aside, out of sight. That way somebody can actually see themselves in the home. Then I bring in my pro photographer for photos, video, 3D walkthroughs, drone footage, and twilight photos. I want to get the most traction when we go live everywhere. That includes 2 MLSs I belong to and portals like Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com. We also hit all my social media hard with shorts and long video versions of the home. Those platforms are Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google, my YouTube channel, my Indeed profile, and I also send out a blast to all of my buyers in my CRMs and other agents. And that's not to mention all the paid ads that I run on Facebook of just your home. Another prep item is stacking the showings. Heavy traffic over the first 3 to 5 days, plus an open house, really makes a difference. I try to set a clear offer deadline. I create competition on your home to drive the price and terms in your favor. So when an offer comes in, we compare more than just price. I analyze the financing strength. Is the offer cash versus conventional versus FHA and VA? What is the down payment? Is the lender a veteran in the business versus a new startup? So with a loan, what does the appraisal look like for that buyer? And is there an appraisal gap? If so, does the offer have cash on hand to bridge the difference? With inspections, is the buyer waiving any of their inspections? If not, this is another area that the buyer will either hammer you down on price, ask for repairs, or ask for a buyer's credit. So has the buyer shortened any of the timelines? If this is so, then they really want the house. Does the offer have contingencies? What are the risks involved? Are they asking for any contingencies to sell their home? Are they asking for a long escrow period, and why? So this is when I might advise you taking the first offer. It is if the offer is clean, it's all cash, it's above list price, no contingencies, and the timeline that you love. Or the buyer shows you strong proof of funds and accepts the home as is with limited or no inspection requests. Another reason would be we already ran full exposure and your best buyers are on the table. What should you avoid is the next question. Grabbing the first offer before you've had a market-wide exposure. Choosing the highest number with weak terms that will fall apart in escrow. Or ignoring lender quality, the job stability of the buyer, and funds to close. So the bottom line is competition creates leverage. Give your listing a real launch, set a tight deadline, and choose the offer that protects your net and your timeline, not just the biggest headline number. Remember, who you work with matters.